Opening of the Unsos Mombasa support base signifies one thing. The Mombasa has a capacity due to our geographical location, due to the fact that we are actually a county and a country full of peace and tranquility. We can actually be able to move personnel and goods by air, sea, and through land as well, just by the virtue of where we are located. And Mombasa is honored. Mombasa is literally blessed to be part and parcel of this historic journey. That a time will come when in the history of Somalia, that they write that there were people who were involved in the peace building activities, when there were people who were involved, and nations that were involved, and counties that were involved. We will be amongst those who will be written in those history books, and generations, and probably even further than that, will be reading those stories that Lisa, you are the one who was actually here. So today is not your retirement, but today is a day that you're actually writing history for many more to be able to emulate in future instances. And this, of course, takes us back to the whole notion of the birth of Mombasa itself. Mombasa was never born as a tourist destination. When the olden days, when the sails from the ships from India and the sails from the ships from Portugal and every other part, when they were aimed where the destination will be Mombasa, was not because of our sandy beaches and the sun. It was actually because of the fact that we were the most ideally placed for being a logistic hub. And that's why, as much as Mombasa had no capacity to be able to grow any spices, Mombasa had no ivory, Mombasa had no antique wood, Mombasa had no, we were not a source of slaves in any case, but we were ideal for purposes of being a logistic hub. And this is what we've been fighting for, and this is the agenda that us as a county government want to push forward, that Mombasa continues growing as an agenda hub. And now, after that, whoever comes here to be able to do their work, we want them now, after that, to be able to relax and enjoy the beaches and enjoy the sun, and hopefully to be able to now invest in holiday homes, not just in Kwale, but in Mombasa as well. And maybe lastly, the other day there was airlines that started giving notices that, you know, Kenya, there's going to be no peace and all that. And then when foreign embassies start by saying that we're giving travel warnings and advisories, I think the fact that this base is being opened in Mombasa is proof enough that those advisories are unwanted and untrue. Mombasa is truly safe. Kenya is truly safe. And if we can be able to move people and goods in an area that has war, we can be able to be a place where people and goods can be able to be moved in an area where there's going to be peace and tranquility by all means. So Mombasa is open for investments. Mombasa is open for all. And I want to take the opportunity to once again welcome the personnel who are going to be here. Please feel free. I'm sure the area member of parliament from here will also be knocking on your doors for jobs for the people of Changamwe, hopefully. And if he doesn't, I'll be very surprised, but I know that he will. And so will my office as well be knocking on doors. Let us engage the local population here as well as much as possible. And whatever it is, my office is open. Whatever it is that you require to be able to be supported, you can count on us. So thank you very much. And once again, karibuni tena Mombasa.